Okay, then we have this is the most exciting stuff which has been announced, especially for those of you who are running experiments. So this is really, really good news, and we have already started to see how easy and effortless it is now to update and sync the experiments with the campaign. So what the problem was before, previously when you were running an experiment, meant that you had to first create a campaign draft and then test that draft separately in an experiment. Now you can select a campaign and create a custom experiment for it in a single step. It is literally takes a minute or two. It is really, really quick. So when you set up your experiment, you can specify how long you'd like it to run and how much of your original campaign's traffic and budget you'd like to use. So you can split it 50-50, 60-40, 70-30, however you want. You have got total control over the uh, experiment creation. And it is set up in 3 simple steps, as you can see over here: step 1, step 2, and step 3. It's super fast and super simple. And the way to optimize your experiments with the sync. Now, sync is the new feature which makes everything really, really easy and effortless. So, to make it easier for you to run valid experiments, Google is rolling out this new sync um, feature with your experiments. So in the past, keeping experiments, and this was the problem, big problem and headache to keep on top of it. Keeping your experiments up to date meant that you had to manually copy changes over from the original to the new one, right? To the experiment. This is both literally difficult and impossible and time consuming to keep on top of everything, especially if you're running multiple experiments at the same time. So with this campaign, Google will automatically update your experiment with any changes you make in the original campaign. So if you add new keywords to a campaign while you're running an experiment on it, it's going to sync to the experiment as well. Or you pause them, whatever changes you made is going to sync, as that's what it says, sync. These keywords will automatically be added to your experiment as well. Sync is turned on by default when you create a new experiment, and I would recommend that you just keep it switched on, because you don't want to switch it off. Otherwise, it's no point in doing all this work manually. Keep it on. And if you're going to ask me how we run our experiments, we tend to do 50-50, because then we want the experiment to gather the data as fast as possible. And sometimes we do a 70-30 if a campaign is doing really well and we don't want to rock the boat. So we can either do 70-30 or 80-20. But it's entirely up to you what the goals are and how the campaigns are performing.